Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome, everyone, to International Powerful Women event today. I am glad that you can make it. We know that you could be doing other things, and we appreciate you attending. Happy Thursday, and we just one day away from that weekend. It's Friday tomorrow, and yes, we can celebrate the weekend. Today, two of my co hosts, Nakia is out in Indonesia, specifically Bali. And I was supposed to be there earlier this year, but due to certain circumstances, I had to change my plans. And I want to wish Nakia all the best in Indonesia, in Bali, to enjoy the beauty, the serenity, and wishing her all the best um, and success at her endeavors over there in Indonesia. Here we have Simone joining us. Simone, welcome. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, Tara. Happy Thursday to all the ladies out there who are listening to us. We hope that you're having a productive Thursday.
Your voice sound a little bit, you feeling, do you have a little cold or something?
No, actually, I am doing okay.
Oh, I'm glad to
You
hear
might be
that.
have a little background, so let me see if I can fix that. But I'm here, ready to
No,
go.
I'm hearing you very clear. I just wanted to know that, make sure everything was good with you. How was your week
Yeah,
so far?
so far very productive.
I
Um,
know,
I was
I know
able
you were away. Right.
to say it again. Sorry.
I know that you were away on a conference.
Yes, that was in the beginning of March, about 2 weeks ago. But this week, I was really happy to navigate some of my challenges by taking on an additional assistant so that I can address some of the things that I've been leaving behind. So far, that has worked out really well. So I am getting on the ball with making sure that I don't drop any balls by identifying the right persons who can assist me with solving and addressing any task that I have that I can't myself get to.
Oh, that's very, very wise because we have to do what we do best and definitely bring help, assistance, employ people, add to our team to make things easier for us so that we can be more productive. So that
Absolutely.
is a very good decision you made. Congratulations on that, and I hope it works out very well for you. So today, Simone, we are discussing um, problems or challenges. How do we as entrepreneurs and you women out there um, navigate through challenges as a female entrepreneur? Yes, we know it's different when it comes to men and their challenges, but for women, I see that we have a lot more challenges to overcome because of the amount of responsibilities that we hold at home with children, with family, and also navigating business as a woman entrepreneur. So, Simone, tell me, what challenges have you been able to navigate, and how have you been able to navigate them?
One of my major challenges over the years have been finding the right accounting team that can keep up with my business. Everybody knows that after being on our lives, I have two businesses. I own an online gaming company, and I also own my law firm. In order to keep up with all of the books that I had, I've had so many accountants come in and out of my space in order to assist with keeping up with our books and making sure all the transactions are addressed. And it has been such a serious challenge for me. I've gone all over the globe searching for the right team, and lo and behold, the only thing that has been able to work for me is to find the right people to have internally, because I find that their investment in the processes that we have are so much more focused than persons who are just given a service. And so I've had to navigate that challenge. It's been a challenge for me for a long time. And this year is the first year that we have been able to really get a hold of that challenge and solve that problem by having internal persons. So it's really important for when you have these problems, you identify them and you try and find the best solution. That may not always be somebody who's external. It may be somebody right within your organization that can assist you with fixing up those challenges or addressing those issues so that you can easily and adequately transition or adapt to making sure that anything that's going wrong has been addressed and fixed in a timely fashion.
So you have been able to successfully, after years, come up with an accounting team that you can utilize um, to overcome that challenge of accounting.
Absolutely.
Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. Okay. Um, One of the challenges that I have had over the years was getting the right, again, hiring the right people to do the work. And I have worked through a few people, and now I believe that I have come up with my social media person who is excellent and who, most of all, is willing to learn. As you know, we come from a background where education is important. And ever since I can remember from a young girl, let's just say from a teenager or going to elementary school, then to high school, then to college, but still, to this day, every day I learn something new and I'm studying. So I come up with teams and I say to them that education is important and you must be able to study and learn, be a student so that you can help and grow for yourself, but you can help other team members. And I have not been able to get that successfully. And with Grant Cardone team, when we are in that organization, the minimum you have to study is 20 minutes a day. So that's something mandatory. So I have developed that over the years prior to Grant Cardone. And now I have a specific person who I really love working with, who really is a student, always learning, and together we create dynamic stuff. And I'm really grateful for her. So that has been one of my challenges, getting people who are willing to study and learn because of the change in times, all the AI, all the new things that are coming with AI. That has been a challenge, but you know what? I'm glad that I have someone who is willing to learn and is working together with me with that.
One of the principles that we learned during our journey with Grant Cardone was identifying good people and
Yes.
surrounding ourselves with small circles made up of individuals who make planning possible. And so it's important that you found that person who you can work with and grow with. I think it was very important also for me to do the same. Finding like-minded persons to work within my organization was always a growing pain for my company. I've gone through a lot of employees over the years, but I have to say that the ones who have stayed with me and stuck through the tough times have been the most. They've contributed the most to the growth and development of where we are today. So I just want to give a good shout out to my team. They are amazing, and it's very important to have that because once you have a good team around you, they can even give more than what you expect to the organization via ideas, via work, via just making changes that you may not have thought of, and they may see things that you don't see. So
Yes.
really, really important is to surround yourself with great people. And also keeping opportunities open, keeping your opportunity pipeline full, making sure that opportunities that you have to go after,
Yes.
right?
Definitely.
Grant always teaches
Yes.
us
Yes.
to
Always.
be a beast, go in beast mode, and go after all the things that we want, ensure that we get the customers that we're looking for. And no is never an answer. Um, the, no is never no is never ever a no.
Yes.
It's just a
Definitely.
maybe next time. So
Right.
for sure.
And you know what? I have been blessed also with my accounting person. I leave it in her hands to remind me to make sure that I do things in a timely manner and she is very efficient with that, and I'm very, very thankful for her for that. Over the years, I depend on her to keep me updated on all the stuff that I have to do and let me know what's going on in the business. So let's talk about other challenges that we have to navigate through. For people who are listening and who are there, please comment. Let us know what challenges you've been able to navigate and overcome. Let's talk about as women entrepreneurs and getting funding. As I always say, education is so important. And for you all listening out there, please share this with your women friends. There are a lot of grants and loans that we can get here in America, and I'm sure in other countries they do have those things. So educate yourself on what grants that you can get as a small business owner, and what loans that you have access to at low interest rates. So always think about that, because I know for a fact, and I have to tell this to Nakia when next we meet, or I'll probably send her um, privately a message. I came up with a grant for people in Africa, so I have to discuss that with her. Um, as we're talking about grants, I just remember that. So I know you have knowledge on grants also, Simone. So give us a little input of what you've come across and been able to navigate and overcome.
Sure. So I have been in the funding space for a long time, meaning getting my projects funded, investigating funded, investigating new ways to get grants. And let me tell you, it's not an easy process to get a grant. You have to really know what to write when you have a grant. That's why I always recommend getting a grant writer to assist you in getting a grant. But the one thing that I found to be very, very helpful are accelerator programs and grant and programs that allow female entrepreneurs to go through, learn, and then put themselves up for funding. Those type of programs are so important because there are a lot of things that you may think you know as an entrepreneur but not understand, and there are things that are very unique to being an entrepreneur and you may not have ever thought of those things. And so skills like finances, skills like marketing, skills like client retention, skills like developing relationships, all of those things could be taught in a lot of these accelerator programs, and they really prepare you. And then they ensure that you have the necessary seed capital that might be available from the organization to you to start your business. Always try and utilize those types of organizations instead of just going it alone, because they are there to assist and to support you where you are in your entrepreneurship journey, and that can really help you be successful. We all hear of the statistics of the amount of businesses that fail every year. So don't, instead of you being a statistic, be a success. Be a success story in that you've been able to um, create your business, always remembering your why you're doing what you're doing, making sure that you surround yourself with the right people, and then you go in through your funding route and making sure you go through that process, and to learn so that those funding opportunities can be made available to you.
I'm glad that you did bring up that point about educating yourself and taking a course, an accelerated course, because right now I am in doing one of those, because I am researching grants also, and of course loans, but grants mostly for my businesses. As you know, I have three different businesses, so I am looking to get grant money to, so that will go a long way in my business to add to my software portfolio, to add more employees and stuff like that. So I'm glad you did bring up that there are accelerated programs that people can go and get into those courses and learn, and then they'll find also a lot of companies. They'll get the resources of where to apply for these funding. Um, on that, let us discuss what society expects of us as women entrepreneurs. Tell me, what challenges have you faced and been able to navigate through from what society expects from a female entrepreneur, a businesswoman, a CEO?
Um, I don't know if I've ever thought of what society expects, but I do think of what society, um, what they think of female entrepreneurs and how we're labeled, or how we are grouped, and how we are ruthless, or how we don't look out for other female entrepreneurs, or how we tend to not help each other. I think all those are myths, because I have to say that through everything that I've learned from my mother, who was, and my aunts, who are both female entrepreneurs, they both knew how to reach and to support other women who were in their industries. And so I think that I am trying to be an example of what it means to promote entrepreneurship just by being here with you and supporting other women in their journey to becoming entrepreneurs. I think the more female entrepreneurs there are, the more benefits that comes to your family, the more we deal with the challenges of all of the mal experiences that people have in their lifetime, because the women being the root of a family, and as long as she has income, the family will always be all right. And so sometimes there are challenges in where families are not this are split. Sometimes there are challenges where the father in the family may not always be able to contribute. So making sure that that woman is able to keep that family at the core of her focus, and her business at the core of her focus, I think is really important. And it teaches children resilience. And so I am one of those examples of I working and consistently helping my family, and just really standing on the shoulders of my mom and my aunt, who I really love to emulate on a regular occasion. And so I don't really think of societal expectations in that construct, but I do look at what is thought of by a female entrepreneur, and I try to challenge those theories by just being different in entrepreneurship.
Very nice, very nice. And as you talk about that, um, your mom and your aunt, and the wonderful thing is to have those role models, and now that we are role models to other women and our daughters or nieces or sisters or friends or whoever, that is us giving back to the world, because we want to uplift other women. We want to show them how strong we are and they can be, and emulate that. Each woman has within her that power to be the best version of herself, or a better version of what she is today. And there's always room for improvements for us. And knowing that you have the support system is very important. So yes, we're going to talk about the support system and getting into groups, whether it's online, whether it's on Facebook, whether groups of women who we are in an organization with. Having support is very important in helping us to navigate and overcome challenges as a woman entrepreneur. And I know that you, Simone, are in different groups. And tell me, how have that their support in helping you to uplift yourself, or to overcome a challenge, or to make it easier, because they shed light, because they might have been through it, and they can shed that light to others.
So, being a part of this organization that I'm in, called International Black Women's Public Policy Institute, it has been a very life changing experience to me. It is made up of a group of some phenomenal women who are all in their right do amazing things. There are business owners, CEOs, heads of large corporations, organizations, nonprofit organizations. All of these women are a part of this one organization, and they bring their wealth of knowledge to the table. And we really only get together twice a year, but every time we get together, it is like my cup gets full right away. I'm able to experience new things, and really get into developing myself, and they pour into me and all of those things. So I appreciate them very much.
Yes. And as you say, they pour into you. You know, when we go to conferences, whether it's whichever group or online that we do workshops or webinars or challenges, when we leave those conferences or challenges or workshops, we are definitely enriched from other people's experience and other people's knowledge. And I want to say that, women, when you guys go to these webinars or these conferences, please, when you leave there, go and put a few things into practice. Start with one to change things for you so that you can get the benefits of it. When things are fresh in your mind and you put it into practice, action is important. Having the knowledge is is one aspect of it, but put it into action. Taking those steps is what will make a difference. So yes, I'm glad that you have that group that you feel that kindred with and that you belong to, and that they fill you up when you leave there. That is wonderful to hear. So networking and mentoring. Yes, we get mentored in different ways from different groups of people that we are in awe. And I'm also with Tony Robbins for many, many years. Krista Mayshaw, I do a lot of stuff with her when it comes to real estate. I emulate her in different ways. Um, there's also Dean Grazioli. I've been with him and Tony for years, following them, taking classes, going to conferences. I've done that. And yes, they do pour into you so much energy and positivity. Mindset is a big thing for navigating challenges. All of us, and no matter who we are, we all have doubts and fear. That's part of life. Having fear is part of life. And we just have to know that we are not the only ones who have fear. The biggest speaker, if you hear from them before they enter that stage, they do have a fear or they may have a doubt about something. But to go and overcome it is important. So listen to other people's, do affirmations, manifestations, listen to positive things, read positive books, listen to the stories of others who have come before you and learn from them so that you will be able to navigate challenges of fear and doubt better. What do you have to add to that, Simone?
Absolutely. I think navigating your fears is a very important thing. Learning how to really overcome fear. Learning how to know that the thing is a challenge, or you may have a fear that you are not good enough for your business may not be good enough for the customers. Just think carefully on how you are going to just change that fear and put that into motivation. Just sit quietly with yourself and speak to yourself and say, I am good enough. My business is good enough. My products are good enough. And trust me, it will come out in the way you speak about your business. It'll come out in the way you present your products. And people will get very excited if you're excited about what you're selling. People feed off of emotions, people feed off of feelings. And I think it's so important that you really be able to believe what you're saying and you believe in what you're doing, because trust me, it comes across and it translates to the end user at the end of the day.
Belief is so important. You definitely have to believe in yourself, believe in what you are doing. And guess what? There are people in this world, no matter how many of us are coaches, no matter how many of us are attorneys, lawyers, accountants, engineers, housewives, moms, dads, whatever we are, whatever roles that we play in this world, there is a room for everyone out there. There are people who want to hear your message, people who could relate to you. Not everyone could we attract. We attract the right people that we need to help. So yes, women, you guys are entrepreneurs out there. And whatever service, whatever business you are in, there is room for you. There is money in this universe. The universe has so much for all of us, and all of us could be part of this. So don't think that you are not enough. Don't think that no one wants to hear your message or need your service or need your advice. Whatever you specialize in, yes, as a woman entrepreneur, more than ever, with the internet and all that's going on in this world, people have access to you any part of this world, and they can be part of your group, your organization, and yes, you can impact the world and make it different.
Absolutely. I think Tara, that is so sage advice, such sage advice, right? Impacting the world, using the affirmations and believing in yourself. That is what is going to take you from being a mediocre business to being a successful entrepreneur. And so remember, ladies, if you feel like challenges are coming and you feel like you don't have that motivation, just take 2 minutes every day and reaffirm to yourself that you are amazing, that you are good enough, and your business is going to be successful. So your thoughts automatically manifest into results. And so listen to Tara. She is absolutely correct. That is the way that you're going to really experience success. And we have been very grateful for us being to have each other and to encourage each other in our businesses. And so, if even if you're looking for a friend, always reach out to a friend or reach out to us. We're always here looking at to encourage other women and what they're doing. And if you want to talk to us, you can always reach us at help1.ipw@gmail.com. We're always available to take your questions if you want to have a conversation. And so you know, Tara is a coach. She is always looking for great and new persons to coach throughout their business journey. So, and Nakia is doing some great things. So, if you want to hear from us and you want to just get some more words, and me, my experiences with being an entrepreneur for now going on 11 years, I am so grateful for all of the experiences that I have, ups and downs, challenges. We're always here to help. Reach out to us. And please also remember that we are working on having our live very soon as well. And so just keep to our channels, like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, and continue to support this platform because, hey, we're going to be here every Thursday talking to you and trying to impart some knowledge and pour into each and every female under our sound of our voice.
Yes, ladies. So, listening out there, let's break the stereotype that you are not good enough. Yes, you are good enough. Yes, you are meant for better. Yes, you are meant to impact others and impact the world and make it a better world for all of us. Just remember that if you have taken away nothing from today, just know that you are enough. Celebrate yourself. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about celebration, celebrating our small wins. That's how you do. When you succeed at something that it was seemed to be challenging and you overcome it, celebrate it. Take the time off, do something. I sometimes play music and do my crazy dance. I do that. With my employee today, we were able to build an ad that we've been working on, and it came out so beautiful with two of us collaborating. Yes, I'm so happy that I have her, that we can celebrate our little wins. That adds up to a lot. So take that time. You went out there, whatever in your life, in your personal life, at home, something that you are doing. Right now, I'm doing spring cleaning. You guys have probably seen a lot of boxes in my back because I am giving away things. I'm donating things. Last week, I said I'll be donating books. So yes, I am doing spring cleaning. Yes, when I do that and the house is clean, I'm going to celebrate that the house feels lighter and that I was able to give and donate to other people. So it is a circle. You can donate and give to other people. I want to leave you today with this message. You are good enough. Celebrate yourself, and you are a winner every day.
Absolutely. Great session, Tara. And thank you to our production assistant who's in the background. She's always amazing. We really appreciate her. Leanne, thank you. Take a bow, dog. You always help us
Yes,
through
yes, yes, yes,
everything.
yes,
And
yes.
ladies, until next week, We are IPW, International Powerful Women, and we will be here next week to pour into you. Have a good day.
And just remember, connect, collaborate, and
And
create. That's
create.
what we do. Go
That's
out there,
right.
connect with other women, any part of this world, collaborate with them in whatever way, and create something great. No matter how small it is, it might be needed in the world with for someone else out there. So go and create, make better connections out there, and build make the world a better place.
Amen.